Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Devalog. I hope you all are doing well and feeling all festive up. Now for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some hair hacks because it's no secret that I cannot do hair to save my life. So time and again I have to come up with hacks to make my hair look a little bit more presentable than what it generally does. And these hacks, you guys, they're so good. They're going to make your life so much more easier. Some of them are actually hair care, so you can do them even if you're not stepping out, or even if you're just wanting to, stay in your pajamas all day long. You can have these in your hair and they're going to work miracles for your hair. But I'm not going to blabber more because I want you guys to see these hacks. I want you guys to try these hacks. So in order to do that, we need to get started with the video. So let's go. So I'm starting off with rather dry hair that looks like it's going to cry for help at any given point, and then my scalp is slightly oily because I've skipped hair wash day, and I think it's the perfect time to show you guys these hacks, because what's the point of showing you hacks on blow dried perfect hair? This is the situation that we are going to be tackling. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is make sure that my hair smells good, because when you skip on hair wash days, your sweat and everything can develop a little funky fragrance, and you don't want that to be around you, especially during festive season. Actually, you don't want it to be there throughout the year, but you know what I mean. Now, there are a lot of hair perfumes that are available outside, but in India, hair perfume is still a niche that not a lot of people are tapping into. So we have to get a little creative and do what we got to do to make sure we smell good. For that, I'm actually going to take my Plum Body Loving Hawaiian Rumba body mist. This is one of my favorite body mists of all times. You guys know how much I love it. And this is not my first bottle, and see how much is left in there. Everyone in my family actually loves this one. But yes, we're going to take that, but we're not going to spritz it directly on our scalp. That's not what we're going to be doing. Now, perfumes do have alcohol in them, so it can dry out your scalp a little. So you don't want to directly spritz this on your hair or on your scalp. If you can find an alcohol-free perfume, then you can definitely go ahead and just use it on your hair as well. Or what you can do is something I'm doing in my intro as well. Take a little bit of dhoop and just put it all over your hair like that. That was a medieval way of, perfuming your hair as well. It actually works for a really long time too. So if that is something you're looking forward to, you can do that as well. But I'm just going to take my paddle brush. I'm taking the easier route out right now, and I'm going to spritz my mist onto my paddle brush. Alright, so once I have it on my paddle brush, this is distributed nicely. I'm going to wait for a couple of seconds so the alcohol, like most part of the alcohol, can completely evaporate. And then I'm just going to comb through my hair, making sure I also target my scalp so that the funky smell that must be coming out from my scalp is also targeted. And this would easily make sure that your hair is smelling good all day, all night. And this is a very long lasting perfume at it. Now that we've tackled our smelly scalp, it's time to move on to the dry mane that we have right here. And this is a hack that I've loved since a while. And there are a couple of ways to go about this, but the first thing you're going to need for it is some H2O, some good old water in a spray bottle. This is just normal drinking water. You can also use tap water. This is not black water, charged water, or any of those fancy things out there. This plain water would do. And the second ingredient will definitely depend on what you want to put in or what you have on hand. You can either go in for coconut oil, which is something I absolutely love. You can use any other oil that you prefer for your hair: olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, anything. Now Shesha's coconut oil is something that I love for my hair. I've talked about it again. Look at how much I have in there. It's almost going to get emptied pretty soon. But another thing that you can supplement it out for, if you don't want to use an oil, is a hair mask, or you can also use a conditioner. You can use anything that your heart desires. Anything that can be left in your hair is something you can use for this hack. I'm going to be using my coconut oil today. So all you got to do is take your spray bottle. You don't want to fill it completely. If it's a small spray bottle, then of course you can. But again, we're not making a huge batch out of this. And you just want to open it up so you have access to it. And then you want to take your oil, whichever oil it is you're using. If you're using a conditioner, then the conditioner. And then you want to drop a couple of drops of this into your water. I feel like a scientist in my science lab. I'm not putting a lot. I don't even have a lot, but I'm not putting in a lot, just a little bit. You can eyeball this. There are no perfect measures for this. It's a hack. Just hack it away. No, don't hack it away. That wasn't something I meant. But yeah, I'm just going to put my straw back in, and now we're going to shake it up, and we have a nice emollient spray that's going to be very moisturizing for your hair. All you want to do is then just spritz it on your hair, and because it has coconut oil, it will moisturize your strands, but it will not weigh it down because it is dispersed in water. But you want to make sure you nicely shake it up before you use it, otherwise there's going to be just water on your hair. And then you just want to let it dry for a bit so that the coconut oil can do its magic. By that time, you can also go back into your paddle brush and comb your hair out so that it gets dispersed nicely. It's evenly distributed throughout the hair, and there is no chunks of hair that are left unmoisturized. Look at how instantly my hair looks so much more softer and manageable. It actually feels really soft as well, and that's why I bloody love this hack. However, I do have a bonus hack for you all. Now, if you have dry scalp like I do, if you have flaky scalp like I do, we all know winter times are here and it's only going to enhance that problem 1,000 times more. So, if you are looking for a quick fix, you can actually use this solution on your scalp as well, because this is literally just water and coconut oil. So, just shake it up really nicely and spritz this all over your scalp to get a quick fix to calm down all of that flakiness. Of course, don't do it every single day because the oil will catch up with your scalp. Make sure you wash your hair out the next day. This again is just a quick fix, guys, so your flakiness is not that visible and is calmed down and your scalp doesn't feel itchy or dry. Now for this next hack, you are going to love me. I'm not even kidding you guys. You are going to love me. So we are still using that same solution. You can just use plain water for this as well. You don't need to use this solution, or you can use your leave-in conditioner, whatever it is that you want to use, you can. There's no compulsion with it. And to this, we are actually going to add our loose highlighter. You can use any loose highlighter that you have. Just make sure it's not very chunky or very glittery. You want it to be more, smooth and more sheen like. Now, a lot of brands do hair shimmers to make sure your hair looks very shiny and very healthy. The more shiny your hair is going to look, the healthier it will look, right? So we are going to be using this today as a hack, as a cheat to our shiny glorious hair. And I'm going to add a little bit of this. Again, I feel like I'm in my science lab. I'm just adding a little bit of my highlighter into here. And once I have enough, you don't want to go overboard with this, otherwise it's just going to look like golden hair, which might be something you want to have, but I'm not going for that. If you feel like you have a very light highlighter, you can also add an eyeshadow that matches to your hair color. You can also do that as a hack to make sure your hair looks fuller if you have like sparse areas and everything. Just like how L'Oreal has their spray color, you can just add eyeshadow to this as well to create your own spray hair color. But what I'm going to do is I am just going to again, I'm now going to again just shake it up and make sure that the highlighter is nicely mixed into my spray. And once my highlighter is completely mixed in, this looks like a MAC Fix Plus setting spray almost. But once my highlighter is nicely mixed in, I will be spritzing this all over my hair to give a nice sheen to my hair. Hopefully you guys can see the subtle shine that my hair has right now. A lot of time camera does not do justice to what you can see in real life, and I can see that my hair has a lot of beautiful shine going on. So this is a great cheat way of making sure your hair looks extremely healthy this festive season. So now I'm going to quickly tie up my hair because my last hack will involve flyaways, because we all have them and we all need to tackle them. Now if you are looking forward to doing a sleek hairstyle this festive season and your baby hair won't let you do that, this is the best hack for you. Now obviously starting with slightly greasy hair is always the best thing to do. So maybe on your second or your third hair you can do like a sleek hairstyle and it will be much more manageable. But even after that you can have flyaways, and honestly it is the most annoying thing ever. My personal favorite way of tackling flyaways to actually get clear brow gel. Now this one is by NYX and it already has like a mascara wand in there, so it's very easy to use. But if you don't have a clear brow gel, don't worry, you can also use the clear soap technique that a lot of people use for their brows. So you just need to get maybe say a Piers or any other glycerin soap, take a spoolie and just wet the soap and use the spoolie on top of it, and then brush it on your hair, and your hair will be set in place for hours and hours and hours. So I'm just going to use this and I'm going to start setting my hair down, and this instantly would make sure that my hair looks so much more sleeker, as you can see, like as compared to my greasy hair as well. This just polishes your hair and makes that sleek look come to life. Take it to the Deepika Padukone level from just the Shreya Jain level of sleekiness. That was a very bad example, but yes, I'm just going to make sure that all of my baby hair and my flyaways are nicely set down. And that is everything I have for today's video. Hopefully you guys found these hacks helpful, and if you end up using any of these, do let me know how they worked out for you guys, and also let me know your favorite hair hack for the festive season. But that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye. Now for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some hair hacks because it's no try them as well. So without any further rude, that's gonna be it from my side. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, till